welcome back to the channel. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? We're back. We're back. So let's stop this great mix. This was Serpent Eyes. It's a great DJ and the owner of the Widfam label. And I'm gonna work meanwhile people gets in, so we can start giving feedback. And yep, okay. Just gonna bring this down here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I just don't even remember what I did the other day with this. Yes, this is the kick, but this is the new kick, probably. No, this is better. Yeah, much better. Where's the snare? Where's the snare? Here's the snare. Okay, I got to change the names. So if anyone watching, I highly suggest you to post your track in the Discord, or just say, yo, hello, I post my track, or I posted the other time, because soon we'll get probably some more requests, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to check everyone's track. This snare is a bit weird. No? Okay, I'm gonna delete everything I don't need. So this is the kick, this is the snare. I'm gonna delete this. I don't need it anymore. So I'm gonna put it here. And yeah, I need the break. Let's take the break up here. Okay. And I'm gonna do something different this time. I'm gonna change the language of the stream. And I'm gonna change it to English. Yeah, I want to change it to English this time. Let's do this, English. Okay. I think there is too few Italian people looking this kind of streams. So, well, let's see if I change this up to English. So, what I don't like about this snare, it's the high end. I'm not really fond to this kind of high end. Sounds something like it's hollow, weird. I'm gonna try to EQ it. Oh yeah, I pitched it. Okay. And it's 5 cents. Okay, 5 cents. So, okay. It's It's 5 semitones. So let's go to 5 semitones. Yeah, but I guess it needs something more. So yeah, it's around here, but I don't like it. In the high mids. Sounds wacky in the high mids. So let's go for track 11. Yeah, there is something weird. And I guess it's, yeah, this frequency around here that makes it weird. Yeah. Yeah, this is always the same fucking frequency I tend to boost, but I have to cut. So let's go back to the master and okay. Let's check this out. Let's turn on the bass. Probably I need to boost that frequency there. Yeah, I need to boost. This time I need to boost. So let's go boost a little bit. No, this is too much. Yeah, you needed something more, around 8K. Fletcher Manson, it's your friend. Yeah, and needs some clearing around this frequency here, because when we play only 200 to 700, I want to hear and I want to make room for both kick and snare. So for example, let's see. Yeah, and I like to, by the way, I like to mix while I produce. Makes it sound everything better from the start, and that's important for the sound design process. And I hope everything sounds fine. I hope. Let me. Yeah, okay. I have the output, but let's see if there is audio. But let's see if there is audio. But let's see if there is audio. But let's see if there is. Yep. Okay, there is audio. Sometimes it gets a bit fucked up and I don't get audio, so yeah, looks like it works. So what I was telling you is this stuff. So 200, 700. Let's hear the kick and the snare. So let's go to the snare. I have it on track 11. We're gonna fix that later. So let's say that I have this raised. So what happens is it's that for me it sounds really similar. There is no separation between those two elements. I hear the kick and the snare. They sound almost like they're the same damn thing. So now I can hear two different tones. I can try to boost this one a little bit more. Now it's even more accentuated that I hear two different tones for the kick and the snare. Yeah, much better. So in the end, this is mixing. It's just separation, creating space for the elements and hearing what you're doing. Much better. Yeah, this can be a little bit better. But I guess it's mostly with the kick. Let's go on track 12. Yeah, it's mostly the kick. It's a bit. It's too much tick tick tick. Let's go to track 12. I'm gonna put an EQ here. It's this. It's too much. Because I can already hear two tones, so it's fine. Buongiorno Davide. Aspetto che entra qualche ragazzo, più che altro gente che è già venuta che mi ha mandato tracce e non le ho potute analizzare. E niente, se mi vuoi mandare qualcosa ce l'ascoltiamo. Stavo cercando di bilanciare un po' questo kick e questo snare e diciamo mixarli pre-mix, ecco, giusto per farli andare bene insieme. Stavo spiegando un po' la questione della separazione delle varie frequenze, cioè del boostare a volte e tagliare per creare separazione. Okay. And maybe I'm gonna cut a little bit of that high end in the snare. Where's the snare? Okay, it's here. Va bene, me la puoi mandare, non ti preoccupare. Probably on the snare, I want to take away some of that attack. It's too much. Ok, adesso ce l'ascoltiamo. So let's take away this attack here. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, maybe it's too much. My computer is gonna explode. Oh, come on. Ho fatto l'aggiornamento di FL. Secondo me tra un po' mi esplode il computer. Cazzo, non ci ho messo niente. Perché fa così? Forse devo chiudere un po' di roba. Proviamo. Chiudiamo queste due schede. No. Minchia. Va imputtanato proprio di brutto. Ok, aspetta un attimo che provo a spegnere un po' di roba. Ok. Forse si è ripreso. No. Non si è ripreso. Allora, facciamo così. Fammi salvare. Ok. Ok, allora, devo chiudere e riaprire. Sì, si è bloccato. Si è bloccata la live? Sì, si è anche bloccata la live. Fantastico. Adesso si è ripresa la live. Non lo so, c'era qualcosa in FL che mi ha bloccato praticamente tutto. Allora, scarichiamo. Grazie per il file scaricabile, sempre cosa estremamente gradita. Ascoltiamo. Ok, da.
Purchase your track today.
Occhio ai 3 kHz. 3,5. Scusami, la faccio ripartire. Che sì, tu sì per... sembra una chitarra. Molto bella sta chitarra.
Purchase your track today.
Eccolo qua. Sì. Ok. Allora, un attimo che adesso ti dico qualcos'altro nel dettaglio. Allora, quindi nel dettaglio, questa parte qui che abbiamo detto gli darei una parte diversa, quindi come se fosse una parte C. Gli farei un bridge per queste 16. Gli farei proprio un bridge, quindi una parte diversa. Poi si può ritornare sulla stessa cosa di prima. Sì, vabbè, si sente che c'è da aggiungere ancora qualcosa, ma sono dettagli. Diciamo, lo scheletro mi piace, bello, funziona, c'è tutto. C'è la base, di base c'è tutto. I cori fantastici, adoro i cori, mi fanno veramente impazzire, danno sempre quel tocco epico. E alla fine, se uno vuole fare una traccia epica, i cori ci devono essere per forza. E poi cos'altro ti posso dire? Più che altro di mixaggio, sì. Farei quel bel notch sul basso quando suona da solo, perché suona un po' strano con tutte quelle frequenze alte quando c'è il break qui. Forse è un po' dry, non lo so. C'è comunque qualcosa da fare in questa sezione qui col basso. E soprattutto, dai un'occhiata al transient del rullante. Perché il transient del rullante lo trovo un po' troppo invasivo. Vediamo, proviamo sia a 8K all'incirca che da 2,5 in su. Vediamo. Sì, vedi come va un po' più indietro? Sì. Forse potrebbe anche essere un pelino meno aggressivo in questa banda qui, ma poco. Ecco, tipo così. E forse nemmeno. No. Bene così. Voglio soltanto farlo andare un po' più indietro. E vedere una roba. Ascoltiamolo sempre per bande. Che voglio vedere a livello di separazione. Beh, potremmo separarlo un pochino meglio dagli hi-hat. Così diciamo crea un po' di separazione in più dagli hi-hat. Sembra un po' meno hi-hat il rullante. Forse. Vediamo. Sì. Molto meglio. Anche qui. Vediamo. Vabbè, queste sono cose che devi fare singolarmente sui canali. Sì, un po' più separato. Anche qui Forse è una roba del genere, forse. Sì, meglio. Le basse, adesso le vediamo subito, vediamo da 700 in giù. Allora, c'è un po' di... un po' troppo forse, cioè un po' troppi elementi da 200 a 700, te li devi separare un pochino meglio. Perché hai questo coro. Facciamo così. Allora, no, facciamolo col Pro MB. Voglio un pochino di rattle in più, quindi facciamo così. Allora, questo lo spegniamo. So, let's do it with the Pro MB. I want around 200 more rattle. So what we can do is we can compress the kick, or we can, let's do this. So we can do some upward compression. So we'll only compress the attack of the kick, and we let go everything that comes after. So it's like we expand the tail of the kick. And we can average on the release. Okay. Now we have a more dominating kick, I'd say, with the bass. I'm gonna turn off and on. Okay, there's a bit more bass. And we're gonna tame a little bit. That's really, I just want to tame the choir, so it's a bit harder to do it because this pickups the kick, and I don't want to pick up the kick. But yeah, you have to just get a little bit less of this. It's a bit too much. And probably I'm gonna remove just a tiny bit of the kick. The tok-tok of the kick, maybe. Let's try. See, when I remove this frequency here, there are some frequencies that are in common with the kick and the choir. So when I remove this, automatically you have better definition of the fundamental of the choir and the fundamental of your kick. This, when I boost, everything sounds the same. The choir, the kick, and everything sounds the same. When I... Now it's all separated. Yeah, sounds better like this. bass. So a bit more clean. Okay, let's go here. There is something to around 1.5. Maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway, it's nothing too crazy. You've got to fix just a little, dips and something about the transient. Just something that helps with the separation of all the elements. So when we hear the all the elements, we can hear clearly what are they doing. So we've got the punch and the bass. There is something that gets a little bit confusing around 100 hertz when you have 2 or 3 kicks that play together, and probably because they sum their tails, so you have to be careful on those tails. Yeah, I think this sounds better like this, and this is the choir, and I'm gonna try to compress it a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Maybe a little bit less. It's a bit too severe. What else we can do? Yeah, I can already hear that there's some good separation. Yeah. To me sounds a bit better like this. Ciao Stefano. Oggi ascoltiamo la tua traccia adesso che mi hai mandato. Yo, Lil Satan, what's up? Have you heard again the track? What do you say about it? The track we did together on Sunday. Yeah, by the way, sounds better. So yeah, Davide, you can try to fix these couple things in the mix. It's not it's not something major. Just little things about your snare that you need to push it a little bit further away from you with these transient shapers here. And yeah, try to fix those things. It's just, just little things, nothing too crazy. Okay. And thank you for sharing, by the way. Grazie Davide. Grazie per aver condiviso questa traccia. You made it in 30. Let's see what you think. Okay. Let's see what I think. We're gonna check Stefano track later. We're gonna do this one. Oh no, there is Stefano track before. We're gonna check Stefano track. Four minutes. Let's hear. Macchia, grazie a te, da. Dude. Il nome in onore a una figa assurda che hai visto per strada. Ah. Bello piccione. Dovrei scrivere the pigeons on the bicycle. This is the track you sent me the other day that we already heard a little snippet. But try to remember and fix. Oh, Orchestral, thank you for the follow, man. And welcome to the gang. The Little Hashkeys Mastering Gang. Remember to, Stefano, remember to fix that low-end rumble. Because there is a low-end rumble around 30 Hertz. Questo riser un po' meglio, ma lo devi fare. So probably, I don't know, like insert just a pause before the drop. Or I don't know, you need to make this a bit more dramatic. You can make it with some dynamic changes. There is not much in dynamics here, So that's why it loses a bit of impact as um yeah as a drop. I think it's the high end. There's no difference in high end. You have that reverse swoosh that goes into the cymbal, and it's not enough for the energy. This part is really nice, really emotional, a nice emotional developing with those notes that you used. There's another thing you can do with that hi-hat because it's a bit boring how it sounds. I'm not gonna record this one because we already did the, let's say, the major things on Sunday, if it was Sunday. So let's say you have your hi-hat. I'm gonna make you an example on what you can do on that kind of sound. That's a little bit boring. So let's say you have your hi-hat. Okay, let's say this is your hi-hat. Even if it's not similar to your hi-hat, but you will get the point with this. Now, there is a great plugin, but I don't have it. I mean, I don't have it anymore. And that's the, how it was called? The filter freak or something like that. So in techno, you can get away with an auto filter that does some filtering for you if you don't want to make it manually. So let's send this to a channel. And here we can have a simple filter. I'm gonna use the ProQ because I like ProQ, but you can use a simple filter than this. So you have to automate the frequency. Fuck, that was really high. Sorry. Okay. So let's say this is your starting frequency and we are gonna create an automation clip. Okay. So every hit has to hit a little bit different. You can create different patterns for different hits. So let's say your kick, it's like this. Your hi-hat, it's like this. Yeah, you can use an LFO tool, but you get the point for this. And yeah, you get the point what I want to do. So this one a little bit less, this one a little bit less, but it has to be something really, it has to be something really, how do I say it? Mm, no, man, I still didn't listen to your track. We're gonna listen it after Stefanos one. So it has to be something really subtle, nothing too drastic. And you can make your hi-hats just live a lot longer. That's something that's really done a lot in techno. What monitors do I have? I have the PMC to choose. These ones. PMC two fives. No, PMC to choose 5. Where's the image? Yeah, these ones. These ones right here. Don't look at the price. And I've got the VXT6 from KRK. And it's, yeah, I mean, this one, a lot of people has these ones. And sometimes I use my HD's 600 to, yeah, I mean, these ones, the 600. But I don't use them really often, to be honest. So let's keep hearing the song. Headphones are good if you have, let's say, a small room. Okay. So about the track to Stefano, it's a lot more, let's say, finished that the other version that you sent me, but you need to work more on the transitions, and I think that's all. When you're almost done with the track, that you've done all the all the little things, and you think it's finished, you can send me the track for the master. But yeah, and I like what you did with the melodies and the harmonies. It's really emotional, and yeah, I think you fell in love with the girl on the bicycle. Great piccione, of course. You should ask her out, or ask her number, and don't be scared about catwalk, catcall, and all that bullshit. That's all bullshit. Just ask her number and ask her out. I'm old school. So there is Davide that asked me how are these TV8s monitor. Uh, let's say that around this price, they're not bad monitors, average monitors. What it's let's say worrying for me is the 8-inch speaker. Because you need for 88-inch speakers, you need a really big room. You will have some crazy standing waves. Um, e allora vai. Yeah, bands. I do feedback on hip hop too. You can send a link in Discord. Let's hope to get everyone covered today. So yeah, your dick is 8-inch. Oh man. But yeah, you have to beware to those big uh, speakers, big cones. They give a lot of standing waves. So if you look for standing waves, room acoustics, and there is some complex math to do, but the main point is that you will have some crazy bumps in your frequency listening and some crazy dips. So imagine that you have some headphones and you're looking for the frequency response of your headphones, and let's say like the Sennheiser HD 600, they're pretty flat. So imagine that you have some crazy whack frequency response, and that's because you have some crazy standing waves in your room and you need to treat your room with good acoustic treatment. That's why. And as you can see, there are a lot of numbers to this is like f1, f2, f3. I think these are the fundamentals, and how they get repeated in all the various fundamentals that you have. It's something a bit complex, and I'm not a great expert in math. Never been a great expert in math. But yeah, you will have to do some measurements in your room with an omnidirectional mic and some programs that will give you this kind of waterfall chart. Yeah, this is the easiest thing to understand in all that math. So this is gonna tell you, hey, you've got your where's this? This is like, let's say this is like a 50 hertz. You will have the 50 hertz going for how much? Yeah, this is the frequency. So yeah, like 50 hertz. It will go on for, where is this? 800 milliseconds. I cannot read. So you will have a lot of weird frequencies going on for a lot of time, and they will multiply because your speakers will keep pumping more and more waves, and they will keep adding, and on some places they will add, and on some places they will get removed, and you will get a fucked up sound. So that's why it's better to use in a room that's not well treated. It's better to use headphones or small speakers with like 5-inch speakers or 6-inch speakers and a sub pack. Because, yeah, it's math. Va bene, Ant, manda. Vediamo se riesco ad ascoltarlo, se ho già un po' di tracce da ascoltare. So, let's go on with the other tracks. I'm just rambling and bumbling too much. Okay, so I'm gonna hear this track, Lil Satan. It's Asian Dream, Work in Progress. Is this one that you want me to play? Di niente, da. Se hai altre domande fai pure, non ti preoccupare. So why I'm telling you this, it's because now I'm a bit more lucky because I have a really big room. It's like 4.5 meters, 5 meters, and it's large like 4 meters. It's 5 for 4 or 5 for 3.5, around that. So it's pretty big. And yeah, I have some acoustic treatment for the reflections. Let's go, let's go. Ho ho. My dick like 4 a.m. You're getting obsessed by your dick, man. got to try and be more fast about my feedbacks. We're getting too many feedbacks. So I think there is probably, I don't know if it's the funk or not, but probably there is something of tune with your 808s. I'm not sure. Let's check and see if there's something out of tune. So let's go to voice meter, and here it is. Okay. So let's delete everything. Go here. Go on normalize. Okay. Okay, so it's off tune on purpose, because what I was going to do is this. I was gonna pitch it up like 12 semitones like this, and just cut a little bit of the highs. Yeah, it's off tune. But yeah, if you know that's off tune and you like how it sounds, who am I to tell you it doesn't sound nice? If it's the genre, I can't say anything at all. Yeah, I can tell you something about the. Well, wait. So let's take all these effects off. Yeah, I can tell you something about dynamics, and the 808 is catching itself. What does that mean, man? I'm not understanding the 808 is catching itself. Let's say in a classical way of me hearing the tuning of the track, your 808 it's off with the melody, because I think it has like 2 or 3 different notes, so it's not even like a borrowing scale from what I hear. I can be wrong, of course. Okay. And how about having it a little bit longer? It's like 1 minute with how long is the intro? So the intro, it's yeah, the intro is like 15 seconds, and yeah, it's a bit short. You can make it longer. You can make it at least 1 minute and a half. What do you say about that? Because yeah, it's a bit short. Let's say just an idea. Did you write work in progress? Oh yes, you did write work in progress. So what can I say about the mix? Okay, let's check the mix really fast, so I can give you some advice on the mix. Let's turn this off. Yes. Let's go on the isolate. Yeah, sure, make it longer because it's a bit short at the moment. Let's go here. Okay, low end sounds fine. Yo, yeah, you made it in 30 minutes. You told me before. Okay, you just need a bit more separation between the kick and the snare. But of course, when you finish this, you will have to send me a reference track, because this feedback I'm giving you is just my personal preference. It's not the aesthetic of the genre, let's say. It's what I'm hearing, only what I'm hearing. this around here, you have your kick and your snare. They're a bit overlapping. Even if they're not playing in at the same time, they have some frequency that are a bit overlapping. So probably I would boost something and remove something from each other. Yeah, something like this already sounds a bit better. I can hear your sì, abbastanza, Mida. Esattamente. Yeah, you need to cut something from the kick and add something on the snare from 200 to 700. You have to play around these frequencies here. And maybe have some more rumble from the 808. I'm gonna remove some of that peaky kick. It's all peaky. Yeah, you need to tame a little bit that kick there. So I'm gonna try to make it with a transient shaper. Little bit less. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, it's dying again. I think it's the transient shaper that is messing up. Yeah. It's messing my CPU. Okay, sorry because this is messing badly my CPU, the transient shaper. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but yeah. You need less of like 2 transient shaper and my CPU dies. I don't know why. But yeah, this sounds better. Okay. Maybe, and I say maybe, something less around here, 3K. Yes. Sounds better. Let's go back. Much better. Maybe just all a bit less of 8K and above, but not sure, not 100% sure. I'm gonna do it with a shelf. Let's try to boost everything crazy up. Oh, wait. I have to lower a bit the volume. It's becoming crazy loud. Crazy loud. Yeah, crazy loud. Yes. Okay, to me sounds a bit better. So The important thing I can say is what you have to fix in this track is try to have a little better separation on the kick and the snare between 200 to 700 to make them a bit more separate. Then you can try to smooth a bit those transient in the kick, 500 to 2K. It was a bit too much distracting from the beat, like too much attack on that kick. And yes, this dip around the 3K, remember to not put too much 3K in the stuff you make. Just to start. You can boost it later. But yeah, 3K, it's always a bit a dangerous zone. 3K, 4K, 5K, 6K, and a bit less going up till 10K. And this is always because of the Fletcher Manson. Okay, let's go back. Enough of this. So, do you have anything else to ask, man? Bands, that genre is called funk, I guess. Let's say if Lil Satan corrects me or tells me I'm right. I'm gonna do a new project. I'm having some problems with the internet today. Don't know what the fuck is going on. Fucking CPU, fucking internet. Thank you for the follow, K-Bands. And welcome to the gang. Welcome to the gang. So I have a track here. It's Toby. Toby, are you online here? Are you in chat? Sì, mi sa che c'è la mia ragazza che sta guardando Big Bang Theory. Mi sa che sarà questo il motivo. Non lo so. So, Toby, are you here, man? If not, I'm gonna skip. I'm just gonna skip you for now. Okay, you're there. Perfect, man. I hate when I have to skip someone. So, what can you say me about this? Do you want more let's say a technical feedback, creative feedback? Per ora mi sa di sì, Mida. C'è anche Stefano, Sure Gorilla, italiano. Diciamo che non sono molto popolare fra gli italiani. This is nice. Okay, mix oriented. I can already say that you did an excellent job on this track, man. I'm gonna open up my notepad. Let's see what else I can tell you. Ooh. Sexy, sexy. You stole me a big smile with this track, man. It's so enjoyable. I love it. How is called? How is this genre? How it's called? I want to know how it's called because it's like I find it's like a mixture of future bass and but less chords and more about sound design. It's like a uh neuro future bass, something like that. E io produco da ormai saranno 10 e passa anni di musica elettronica. It's really nice and really original stuff. What can I tell you about the mix? Not much because you've done a great job. You've done a really great job. We're gonna check it now, but yeah, I can already hear that you did a great job with this track, and it's already nice and compressed. You did a very nice job. So I'm gonna normalize it. Okay. To lower the volume a bit. Sorry guys, it's a bit high in volume, but no, non hai sbagliato stream, Mida. Cioè, faccio anch'io trap. Faccio un po' di tutto. So guys, if you want to learn about transient, this is the perfect track to learn about transient because if we go from 2.5 to 8K, we won't find any harsh stuff. So let's try to have a look around those frequencies. It's so smooth. It's incredibly smooth. It's incredible. I love when I get sent stuff like this that is so smooth. Can you hear? Nothing harsh. It's a smooth fest. Nothing too harsh here too. Va bene, Mida. Non ti preoccupare, tranquillo. Io cerco sempre di trovare ciò che è positivo. E poi magari se c'è da dire anche qualcosa che non va, la dico. Cerco di essere onesto, ecco. Non ti dico è un beat della Madonna se fa cagare, però ti posso aiutare a renderlo più, come ti devo dire, professionale, ecco. Okay, maybe just something in the low end I can do, but it's something so small and so tiny. So, my man, Cadilus, you just need to understand a bit about Fletcher Manson, and you're pretty on point with the mix. So what I always say about Fletcher Manson is this. So these are your bass notes, okay? This is the level of your lowest note, and it's really low in volume compared to the other higher notes of your bass. So you see these notes up here, they get really loud compared to this one down here, because just a small recap, but really small bit, because I don't want to bore to that all the people that watch me all the time. And this is the stuff that I was speaking about and that I always speak about. So this is the volume difference that you need to have the same average volume. So for example, if I have a sound that is a tone, a 1K, 1 kilohertz tone at 70 dB, to have the same volume of 70 dB, I have to push my 100 hertz higher in volume. And I need to push my 30 hertz even higher in volume to have the same volume. So, Cadilus, what you can do is directly play your bass notes, the low part of your bass notes, if you can do it, because sometimes I get with resampling, you get different, you get everything in one waveform and you can't modify the single notes. But you can do it with heavy compression if you can't write the single notes with velocities. And I think the best way to do it is to have your sub bass with single notes that you can modify the velocity. So you have different velocities, you can have different volumes for every note. But if you don't have something like that, you can compress really hard that low end, and then you can reshape with an equalizer how your low end behaves. So for example, let's say I need more volume for this low note. You can put everything through, let's say, a Maximus, or a multiband plugin. Where's the Maximus here? I can never find it. Okay, let's say this is your low end. So you do something a bit drastic, like flattening a bit your low end. Maybe you leave just your kick that pops up. See, something like this. But as you can see, it will always go higher when you hit these notes. So you probably have to lower a bit these notes. You can do it maybe dynamically with the Pro Q. So when those notes get excited, they will duck down the level. But you have a lot of different ways to do this kind of thing. You have to do it to have a more consistent low end. You get a better. No, just compress the low end of your bass. You don't have to do this on the whole track. I'm doing this on the whole track because I don't have the stems. If I would have the stems, I just would have compressed only your bass. So only the low end of your bass, and then when you have it all on the same volume, you can give more volume to your low frequencies and less volume going to 100 hertz. Because if you see Fletcher Munson, you can check Fletcher Munson. You will see that when you go deeper and deeper, 20 hertz, you need a lot more volume than, let's say, 100 hertz. You see the line here, how it goes. It's almost a 20 dB difference. So yeah, that's the only thing you need to fix with your low end. The rest, it's on point. It's all so clear. I like it. And you see, maybe I will do a little dip around here, but it's so small. It's 2 dB. It's nothing crazy really. The track already sounds super nice. And check this out. I told before about the transient, but hey, check the separation that you get on this low end. I can hear the difference between the kick and the snare. It's really clear. I don't have to think 2 times about which sound is the snare, which sound is the kick. No, it's pretty clear because they're super separated, and when they are separated, they sound so nice. And the melody too, they occupy different frequencies, even if the range is so small, 200 to 700, a lot of separation. So you did a nice job, really nice job. Sorry, dude. Thank you for letting me know. Same thing about here. It's all separated. I can hear your snare clap, snare rim. Yeah, it's a snare rim. And the melody floats above that snare rim. Nice. And I like how you cutted that low part of the melody up here. And you absolutely have no harsh peaks. It's all smooth. Everything's separated. Yeah, so smooth, so nice. I would probably just remove a bit of this high end. Like, you see, these hits here, they're a bit too much. So you can probably try to or remove them a bit, like with some volume. And you can even try to do something like this in multiband. But you have the track, so you can fix those elements in the track. You don't need to do. Just remove some attack. Yeah, nothing crazy. Did you use the suit on this track? Yeah, just a tiny bit of suit on the high end. Yeah, last thing I'm gonna check on the other speakers, and then we can move on. Yeah. Okay, so the high end, and you can see it here that it's peaking like crazy. Because here I don't have that kind of. Yes. So, what can you do? On the high end, you can try to or clip it or you can try to limit it, because I can see there's a lot of peaks, and I think it's those high elements that you introduce here that they peak a little bit too much, and you can see them here too. This is the last thing I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes around here, and yeah, maybe some of these peaks too you have to tame a bit, because these are around 3k. So just try to compress a little bit more that high mids on the melody, and the super high highs above 8k, all those triangle, all those little hats that you have that peak a lot, just drop on a Pro Q over there, and you can see what's going on, because sometimes you can get fooled by I don't know, speakers, masking of your speakers and stuff like that. So I hope you found my feed useful. I ain't got anything else to say about other stuff, because you did an excellent job, man. Really nice job. Yes. And maybe send it back, because I want to hear how you fix it. Let me know, by the way. So K-Bands, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here. Let me know if you're still here, man. I have K-Bands, Mida. Mida, probably it's still here. But yeah, let's wait just 1 minute if K-Bands it's still here. But I guess probably not. Or yes, he's still here. Okay, let's hear the track. I'm gonna record it. What you mostly interested, man? Feedback about, I don't know, creative or mixing, mastering? Cazzarola. Ma roba di secondi, Steph. So let's say creatively here, after this break, I would like to hear something different. So for example, here you have this high melody. You can have the melody play lower. Quasi 40 secondi. Bella Madonna. Hai provato ad aggiornare la diretta? Cioè prova a ricliccarci. Porca puttana, 40 secondi, è un botto. Aspetta un attimo. Non vorrei che il transcoding... Vabbè, devo sistemarla sta roba. La prossima diretta. Okay, so back to your track. I'd like to hear something different because you are 42 secondi. Minchia, che merda. Cazzarola. I want to hear something different because here you're continuously repeating the same thing over and over and over. Ok. AA, prova AA. Adesso ho letto il tuo messaggio. So, try to play a bit with the having the same melody, playing lower, like 12 semitones lower. You can do a lot of different stuff. I'm gonna show you something, K-Bands. Hold on a second. So, because I want to show you something like how I work, so you can get a better idea of what I'm saying you about having something different, and don't say always the same thing, because it's like you're saying always the same thing. And we don't want to say always the same thing. So your music, it's like you're talking to someone. So you're talking to someone, and of course you don't want to say always the same thing to people that are listening to you, because if you always say the same things, people around you will get bored really fast and will say to you, yo man, I understand what you're saying, please don't repeat it again because I already know what you're gonna say. So you need every, let's say, 8 bars, 16 bars, you need something new, something fresh to keep your listener hooked to I mean, your music. So why it's not playing? There is something wrong with this. Where it is? Arrangement. Where's the song? Oh, nice. I think I fucked up something. Okay, now it's loading up. No, I don't know what the fuck I did here. It's like an old version of the song. Hold on. So this was in here and here and here. Something weird going on. Yes. This is weird. Or maybe now it's loading. Yeah, now it's loading. I don't know why it wasn't loading. So, okay. Finally loaded. Simida. So, the thing is, let's say that this is like your first part of the song to K-Band. This is like your first part of the song. So if I was you, instead of changing, I would repeat the same thing over and over. Okay, so this part, it's like, let's say, it's like this part here. So okay, and it repeats. Okay, till here, yeah, okay, it can repeat. But now I want something different. But yeah, you remove that high melody, but it's not enough. And now you reintroduce it again. That's not enough to keep the listener attention. Grazie, Amida. Because you need something different. And by something different, I mean, let's say, now I have a different theme here from here. This goes and now goes I have another melody. And now here I have a choir. And the theme keeps developing. So this maybe this song, maybe it's a little too much. It's a little bit too much orchestral, and it's too much. For a simple beat, you of course need to keep the listener interested, and you keep it, yeah, in a different way. You can have the same melody. You can pitch the melody 12 semitones. Yes, it's not. No, it's not about when the artist sings over it. It's the same thing that you're repeating. I don't say you don't have to put over other elements. You can have the same elements, do different things. You don't have to. Grazie Davide per il follow. Welcome to the gang. So yeah, that's the important thing. You can have the same elements. Let's go back to your song. You can have the same elements, but why this melody you don't play it one octave lower? Or why you don't put the melody through a half time and you make it like slower? And you don't have to change the amount, the number of elements, because yeah, I get you want to do a simple beat to make the singer shine. Okay, but you can keep the attention too with some small tweaks. Okay, now, yeah, do you see? This is like 2.5 minutes that you're repeating the same thing. You can have some variation, and it's pretty easy to do them. Like I told you, just pitch down something. Yeah, exactly. Sorry if I have a bit of delay when I talk. Sadly, I don't know what the fuck is going on today with my connection. So yeah, the chat, it's lagging a bit. But yeah, you get the point. So now let's go to the mixing stuff. How you can mix it a little bit better. And I'm gonna go here. I just recorded a small snippet of the song. So let's open a new project. Let's go to where we go. Documents. Okay. I need to fix my folders. Okay, so here is your track. Let's normalize it. So this peak for your loudness, not good. You're eating up with this peak quite a lot of headroom that you can have. So what happens when you load up something on, let's say, a service like SoundCloud? Well, Spotify, it's even worse than that. they will calculate these weird peaks and they will say, okay, so the highest, the loudest part of the track is this, the lowest part of the track is this other one. So they'll make a calculation and you'll get your song much lower in volume because, of course, they will check if your song has like peaks, high peaks that can smash people equipment, people speakers. So they try to normalize the music, and they will do the same thing I did here. They will normalize your song. So probably this peak you can reduce it. I don't know what's causing it. It's weird. But yeah, I'm gonna send everything to a bus and we're gonna clip it. Not this one. We're gonna load. Fuck, I have a spastic finger today. See this? You can just take that away. It's probably something with some low frequency, I guess. It's your, maybe it's the double kick that makes that stuff there. So let's hear your track in bands. There we go. Your low end doesn't sound bad. Sounds okay. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit louder around here. Can you hear when it goes boom up here? It gets really loud. That's because of Fletcher Munson, and I showed before what I mean about this. See, when I make this dip here, the volume of your 808 becomes much more consistent with all the notes. You have the same volume. The same perceived volume. Okay, let's go on. Probably you need to add something to the snare to increase a bit of separation with the other elements. Because your snare is like around here. Okay, let's go on. What's going on? Okay. I will probably compress a little bit this band. Let's do it with the mastering chain. This band needs some compression because that clap sounds too high in volume compared to the rest of the track, and it's like there is nothing around it. It's like too much separation in this case. You have it too much separated from the rest of the track, the other elements of the track. It's too much. So let's try to glue it up together a bit better. So let's go to the patcher. Patcher, patcher, patcher. Where's the patcher? Patcher, 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 patcher. Here. Okay. Slowed up the mastering chain. Okay. Is this one? No. This one. Okay. Now sounds a bit more glued together. I'm gonna change the preset. I'm gonna change it to bring out the beat. Okay, bit better. Don't know if it's too much. We're gonna see if it's too much. Yeah, sounds separated. Just want to, yeah. Let's try to create some separation. Okay. Let's hear everything together. I'm gonna try to take away some of that transient on these hi-hats because I think it's a bit too much. So where's the transient of the, okay, here we're gonna use a transient master. It's a bit complex than that, K-bands. But I'm gonna tell you what is the exercise that you can do in a minute. Just let me finish this thing here, and I'm gonna tell you what you can do. So I'm gonna add a transient processor here. To smooth out some of those hi-hats, transients. This a bit too much. But of course I need the vocal too. So this is just to have a rough idea. And I'm gonna add another one of this to the high end. And I'm gonna smooth something here too. See, it's all a bit more smooth in the high end, but when you have the vocals, then you can decide to push a bit more those transient if the hi-hats get masked by the vocals. But what I can tell you, how to train this kind of thing, how do you hear what you need? First thing, you need a reference track. So if you got a reference track, it's much easier because you can hear the other tune and you can say, oh, okay, so I'm referencing this kind of track. I'm gonna make a track that's similar to this track mix-wise. So I need to have less attack on the hi-hats in this frequency. I need to have more compression in this other frequency. So you can hear other beats, other people beats, And with other people beats, you can try and focus with this plugin. You can hear music, this plugin here. And you can hear, let's say, oh, it's the reference. I just gonna hear from 700 to 205. Let's see how everything is glued together. How is the separation between the various elements? Can I hear really well in a separated way the snare from the kick? Then you have the aesthetics of the genre. Maybe some genres don't like a lot of separation in one precise band or another band. Yeah, this plugin is free. You can download it. It's totally free. You go on their site. It's the Isolate, it's called. But my last tip is this: there are so much possibilities because there are so many genres and so many reference track and people that made really good tracks that I can tell you do this and this will work. I can teach you how to understand other people work and then do your own choices based on a reference track that you pick. I want to make a Lil Peep track, for example. Okay, Lil Peep track has this kind of vocal, they're cutted, they have reverb, they have chorus, they have like doubler and all kind of shit, and you can copy that kind of stuff, but you have to pay attention to the reference, the track that you choose, because that will dictate all your choices mix wise and creatively. Then yeah, you can go on your own thing, but you need a good point to start. It's like saying to someone, okay, build a 100 floors building, but no, you don't need any design. You have to build it as it comes. So yeah, if you're Leonardo da Vinci, you can build something fantastic, but we're not masters. So we need design, some good design to build, and then we can add our own personalization. Yeah, man. I hope my feedback was useful to you. I'm gonna go with the next track. Yeah, these are my 2 cents production tips. Things that I learned in about 10 years of producing and 20 years in music. Let's say I know a couple things about music. Okay, so let's go on the other track. I'm glad about that, man. Really glad. Mida. Sei ancora qui, Mida? Se sei ancora qui, ascoltiamo la tua traccia. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. If you know that you have some friends that need some, I don't know, advice or anything, just bring them here. We'll make a big party. Okay, so let's drop this one here. Way, bello compresso. Nice. I don't have to normalize anything. Bella questa variazione. ma che cazzo di bomba è, veramente? Cioè, si vede... Allora, lo dico in inglese, così magari se c'è qualcun altro che sta guardando capisce quello che sto dicendo. So, I can see you have not many ears in production because it sounds really fresh and not so low abiding. I mean, you've broke several kind of rules probably, um, but I really like the sound design and the darkness. There is a really nice part, and this part, I think you took this part here and you just change it with a lot of different processing, and you made all the different melodic parts of the track, because it's really evil. I like evil stuff. I like heavy stuff. So I want to know, this part, did you play it or it is a sample? Because I love how evil sounds this shit. Sounds super evil. This sounds to me like some kind of volume automation. Maybe it's the gross beat or something like that. Maybe, probably. Let me know, man. I want to know. And we have just to point out something about the low end. Is the only thing I guess it's wrong. Fatto tu da scratch. Mi piacerebbe vedere come hai fatto una roba del genere, perché è veramente una figata. Veramente, veramente bello, mi dà. Cioè, a me piace fare ste robe super scure, quindi, cioè, con me vai a nozze su ste robe qua. Yo, Veral, what's up? What's up, dude? So, you created the sample, really nice sample. I love how you flipped it. I'd just like to know, how did you flip that sound? What did you use to flip it? Because I think it breaks some rules, and it's just pure creativity. I love that kind of pure creativity thing. So apart from this, the beat it's really heavy. Oh, thank you, Veral. Thank you. We're listening some beats and just giving some feedback. The best feedback I can give. Yeah, Mida, you can send me. You can send me. Yeah, send it to me. So, Mida, what else I can say? Let's say it's not much creative feedback. You have a lot of gaps. I don't know how the rapper can go on to rap on this beat, and it's really fast. It's 170 BPM. Maybe it's a bit too fast for a rapper. Not pretty sure if can rap on this. This is more like dura 50 secondi. Va bene, ok, adesso lo apro. So now the thing I don't like. There's just one thing I don't like, and you have to really pay attention to this kind of stuff. It's when your 808 samples hits. When you have more than one 808, you have to be careful, because they tend to one go over the other, and they will get really muddy. And this, it's taking a lot away from the track. Like this. Sounds like. And this is the sound of overlapping 808s. So that's something you need to fix. The most important thing. Your 808s are overlapping. I can play this to you in the isolate, you probably will hear it better. That's overlapping. Can you hear this rumble? And I can even hear in them in the sub pack. I hear they overlap. So the best thing to do, it's always load up your waveform in the workstation and try to look where are your kick transients. That's really important with your low end stuff and your transient. Really important, because I'm gonna show you always that track that you said before. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. I'm gonna show you the master of that track. Yeah, but I have to find it first, and it's right here. So let's go here and render. Okay, so let's take the snippet. So as you can see, there is always we can't see it really well because I have to go and oh wait. I have to do something like this. I have to open in the Edison. So when we go and check the transients, okay, see, there is always something clean like the kick hit, and then you have the bass. But when you overlap your 808s, yeah, starts to sound weird. Okay, so fix those 808s. They need to be fixed a little bit. They're overlapping, and we don't want stuff to overlap. See, like this? This does a weird, you know. So, what else can I say? Yeah, let's check the frequencies, but I guess it's sounding fine. Yeah, there is separation because I can hear that tick of the snare. I'd like to hear maybe just some more of the tail of the 808. But just a little bit. It's not really important. Yeah, like a couple dBs. Not more than that. This is all really low in volume. I would bring all this frequency up. You just made a big, let's say, carve. You carved out too much in this frequency. Okay. Much better. Maybe just a little bit less. I want a bit more of those 100 hertz compared to around 10 kilohertz. Okay, much better now. And it's already everything really compressed. I wouldn't do much other than a bit of clipping. Just to give it more flavor. Yeah, that's it. How much did I reduce? 3.8. Let's go up by 3.7. Now it's fucking heavy. And I'm gonna do an artistic kind of thing. If you don't like it, I can take it away. Certo, Mida. I can do an artistic kind of thing. If you don't like it, you can take it away. Let me try something. So, I need another patcher. Another patcher. Where's the patcher? I can never find it. Okay, here. So, I'm gonna add a reverb. We're gonna try a reverb first. But what I want to have on the reverb, it's an EQ. So I want to EQ out only your only that nice rim that you used, that fantastic rim that you used. I love that rim. So let's go with that rim. I just want to isolate that rim. So let's isolate it. Nice. Okay. But I want this only to play when the rim hits. I don't want anything else. So let's go for a Pro MB. But I want the Pro MB before the EQ. Okay, let's do it like this. So this is the highest frequency that your snare, your rim hits. So I'm gonna look on the sidechain just for your rim. Okay. And I'm gonna say play on this band only when the rim hits. So I'm gonna go with the expander. Gonna go like this. And this is gonna play this band only when the rim hits. Like this. So what's going on? I have only the rim hit that's going to the Pro Q. And it's going through a reverb. But I want another reverb. Let's go for something a bit more fun. Okay. So now I have everything in a chain. And what's going on? There is more space around that rim and it fills a bit more the stereo image. And what you can do is that you can have a lot of fun when you're working like this, because for example, I can't do it now with this parameter here, but what I can do is add another plugin, and I can add a balance or something. Let's see if there is a balance plugin. Pretty balance, maybe. Let's go directly from here and say balance. Okay, so this one has the volume knob, and I need the volume knob because what can I do now to this bit is create an automation clip, activate, and do something like this. Let's see if it recognizes a link to controller. Okay. No, create an automation clip I have to do. Create automation clip. Yes, patcher volume. So, for example, here we can have more of that or less. So, for example, we can keep opening, and maybe here it's a bit okay. Let's copy it and make it unique. But for example, here we can start really low with this reverb. And when it goes on, it keeps opening and opening, and here we can have this version like this. And on the final version, let's make unique. We can have it even more open. See how it gives a different kind of vibe every time. And here we can have it again closed. And it keeps changing the vibe of your song. Something really subtle. Something really subtle that makes a big difference with, you know, repetitive kind of music. But you have to change just small parts and you get always a fresh sound every time. So yeah, I'm gonna do this to the track. Let's do it like this. And like this. But make sure to fix that 808. Sì, Davide, certo. Make sure to fix that 808 because this beat, it's really fucking incredible. I like that evil melody. But you just need a touch of, you know, something personal. Certo che ti mando il file. Dammi un secondo che ti faccio l'export, così se lo vuoi pubblicare lo puoi pubblicare. Okay, let's export this. And oh wait, I got to check. Yeah, it's clipped and everything. Let me go to the master. Yeah. Okay, perfect. It's done. So let's export the WAV file. Meets up. Enable master effects, enable insert effects, start. Okay. This thing about reverbs and that kind of shit, I learned a lot of that stuff producing dubstep. They really like to play in dubstep with those kind of effects. Let's see, Miza, if I can send you the song directly. I'm gonna add a message to you. Let's see if I can send you directly the song. No, it's too big. I'm gonna send it to you later. Just drop me your mail in Discord, and I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna send it to you on the mail. Ciao Don Cesi, buonasera. Che si dice? Che si dice? Davide, devi unirti a Discord. Ecco qui, ti puoi unire qui a Discord. E voilà. E me lo puoi mandare into un feedback. Allora. Mi hai scritto in privato su Twitch. Va bene. Adesso controlliamo i messaggi. Allora. Voglio sapere se Stefano è ancora qui perché mi ha mandato una traccia da ascoltare, così ce l'ascoltiamo. Devo fare un attimo una pausa. I've got to pee, devo fare una bella pisciata per gli amici italiani, un bel pisciatone, quindi mi devo assentare per mandare il classico fax nell'ufficio. Fammi leggere un attimo il messaggio di Miza. Leggiamo il messaggio che mi hai mandato. Vediamo. Ah, ok, ecco la mail, perfetto. Oh, okay, man. Mida, I'm gonna send you the beat when I finish the stream. Okay? Then I'm gonna load up Stefano's song. Here, I need to download it. Okay. So let's go here and let's download this one right here. Okay. I'm gonna make a new project. Sì, tranquillo, non ti preoccupare. Ho studiato informatica, quindi c'ho una mezza idea delle mail che sono tutte attaccate. Cioè, anche se sembro un boomer, ma in realtà non sono un boomer. Allora, canzone sarà questa. Ok, so we got it loaded. And I'm gonna leave it in play and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Or I'm gonna play you some stuff from my SoundCloud. And I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes, not more. Certo, Davide, certo. Lo puoi mandare da Discord. Per unirti il link è questo. Fammi sapere se funziona.
The CIA is carrying out mind control on countless numbers of unwitting American victims. And he even went so far as to say the basic methods that they use in this mind control: hypnosis, drugs, and torture.
Three parts of policy that they had adopted there. The second one was to find a way of being able to get total control of people's minds. That would be done by taking hypnotism out of the realm of the occult and introduce it as a new science for the benefit of mankind.
Back. Allora, aspetta, quindi... Ok, e se non ti rispondo ora in chat è perché devo fare una cosa al PC, però ci sono. Va bene, Mida. No problem. Yo, Marius, what's up? I'm eating some chocolate. Oh. Let's play the song. Ma questa canzone è famosa. Questa canzone è molto famosa. We're no strangers to love. Scusa, sta canzone è famosa. Che mi mandi, Stefano? Non mi devi far distruggere la diretta. Scrivimi, fammi sapere. Mi ha mandato una canzone famosa. Ma non l'hai fatta, cioè, ma non l'hai scritta, nel senso che cos'è un remake? Cos'è? This is a famous track, Marius. What is going on? I love chocolate. There is no surprise? No. Okay. So it's a rip stream. Ah, ok, volevi fare pirla. Mannaggia, va. Sei scusato, perché io sono il primo pirla. Allora. So, I'm gonna listen just a second this Mida song. It's not downloading from here. I just want to download it from the project here, okay? So I'm gonna download this one and this one, so I have them all, okay? Rick and Morty. So, what the fuck is this? Is the Miza song, I guess, so just a small snippet. Let's hear the intro, very small intro. Too much high end. Allora, per Miza preferivo l'altra. Bello il rallentamento. Bello. Rip 8 kHz. So, for Miza, you have to fix those 8K because when I turn off the plugin, it gets really mean on those frequencies and they're pretty harsh by themselves. I like the weird sound design, it's really nice, and I like the halftime part when everything slows down and becomes like doom metal. Becomes really sludge. You're a metal guy, you're not a trap hip hop dude, you're metal. You make metal rap. Metal trap. Okay, so let's check Marius. It's Dream Z. This is the track you sent me with the vocals, maybe? The one you sent me the other day, some days ago. Let's check if this is the track. Really nice compression. I like this kind of compression. No, it's a different one.
I'm going way, way up, going way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah, yeah. I'm going way, way up, going way,
Vocals are a bit too high, man.
top. I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top. top, yeah. All the ones who doubted me got nothing else to say now. I'll be at the top, I see
A bit
you
too much
hating on from way down.
out of the
Chilling
beat.
with the guys, all our money supersized now. I'm so dedicated, got my eyes on the prize now. At the top, yeah, I'm looking down. I'm at home, yeah, feeling safe and sound. I belong at the top, my mama told me I'm a king. Shout out to my friends who always believed in me. No surprise, yeah, yeah, I do this all the time. I was always hustling and taking what was mine. I deserve my spotlight and I deserve to shine, yeah.
So there is a lot of, sorry if I'm stopping the track, there is a lot of space that you could have probably used a bit better with the vocals, like this.
I was always hustling and taking what was mine. I deserve my spotlight and I deserve to shine. Yeah, my life has been a roller coaster, I enjoy the. I was always hustling and taking what was mine. I deserve my spotlight and I deserve to shine. Yeah, my life has been a roller coaster, I enjoy the ride. I'm going way, way up, going way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah, yeah. I'm going way, way up, going way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah. I'm chilling while my money keep on stacking up. And I'm never gonna slow it down, I'm never letting
I like this
and
part.
money keep on growing, it's like fruit of a tree, yeah.
This part
While my money top,
so
yeah.
cool.
I'm chilling while my money keep on stacking up. And I'm never gonna slow it down, I'm never letting up. And money keep on growing, it's like fruit of a tree, yeah. Crazy how my dreams now are reality, yeah. I got all the knowledge, so the power's in my hand, yeah. I'm making this music and it's harder than a sand, yeah. Always keep on going, always got a plan, yeah. I'm always thinking different, that's why they don't understand, yeah. Way up, way up, way up, yeah, I'm tryna get my way up. Pay up, pay up, pay up, yeah, I'm tryna get my money up. Way up, yeah, I'm flying to the top, yeah, we flying, yeah, we going. I'm going way, way up, going way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah, yeah. I'm going
Okay,
way,
let me
way
check
up
something.
till I'm way, way up. I'll be at the top, I see you. I'll be
So,
way up, going way, way up.
this is the chorus.
I'm not
So chorus, verse.
I belong at the top, my mama told surprise, yeah. Yeah, I do this all the time.
Okay.
I'll be up, going way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping up, and I'm never gonna slow it down. I'm never letting up.
So this
And
is the
money
bridge.
keep on growing in my hand, yeah. I'm making this music and it's harder than while my money keep on stacking up, and I'm never gonna slow it down. I'm never letting up. And
Yeah, this
money
is like
keep
a
on
bridge.
growing. It's like fruit in this music and it's way up, way up, way up. Yeah, I'm trying to get my way up. Oh, we're going way.
So nothing to say about the arrangement that you did because it works. You used the the usual verse. I mean,
Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind.
it's chorus, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, and chorus again. So you have 3 chorus in your track. That's pop, and pop always work. So yeah, I don't have much to say about the creative part. Let's say I'm gonna try to listen the mix a bit and get a better idea of what's going on. Probably there is. Certo, Davide, tranquillo, adesso gli diamo una bella controllata. Oh, the thing I was saying, the space to fill, yes, it's probably with your vocals. I don't want to go for a super cookie cutter, with a lot of delays going back and forth. But I hear in this place here, when the vocals plays only the vocals,
I'm taking what was mine. I deserve my
you've got some delays, but they're a bit weird because I can feel the delay. It's in the middle and not in a really spread. We're gonna check this thing. So I'm gonna go for track 20 and let's try and isolate, and I'm gonna hear just the mid part, and I want to see if you have that delay on your mid channel.
I was always hustling, I'm taking what was mine. I deserve
Yeah. So I don't like much this kind of stuff when you have your vocals in the middle and the delay. The delay it's on the middle too. Not a big fan of. So it's better if you, with a mid-side EQ, you go on your effect chain, the delay, and I don't know if you used some reverb too, and you scoop a bit of that delay from the middle channel and leave it more in the side. And raise up that volume of the delay in the sides, because I want to hear that delay effect a lot in the stereo field, but not much in the middle. And here I can hear it a lot in the middle.
I was always hustling, I'm taking what was mine.
Mine. A lot in the middle, I can hear it. Not much in the sides.
I was always hustling, I'm taking what was mine.
So when the vocals are playing alone, you can have much more of that reverb and delay to fill the space, because you have only vocals. So you can make your vocals play like if you're in a big hole, you are in a big space. I guess you can do a lot of stuff in that specific place. Then when you're singing in the chorus,
Going way, way up.
yeah, there is a bit of weird masking in the sides between the melody. You have the melody, it's wide, okay, but those vocals that I guess those are really important for your track are a bit masked. I can't hear I can't hear them really well.
Hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah, yeah. I'm going way, way up.
Probably a bit too much of kick volume. Yeah, a bit too much. And I'm gonna show you with a VU meter. You mean the vocoder? No, man. I mean the delays. The delays of the track. The vocals, the delays and reverb. I know there is a bit of delay in my vocals now because of the stream. I don't know what the fuck is going on, so it's a bit hard to go in sync with what you ask me. And yeah, let me know if you didn't understand anything I said, because I'm gonna try to repeat it and be a bit clearer. I'll try. Oh, you meant oh, okay, the masking. So the masking in the stereo image, let me show you again. So if I solo the sides, hold on. So here you have your piano. Here is the high part of the melody, ta 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 ta, but there is no pocket for your vocals delay and reverb to be heard. I can't hear them anywhere. I mean, just a bit I can hear them, but on your stereo you have a lot of the melody and the stops, but I don't hear a place where your those delays live. So your vocal, it's a lot mono, okay, but the effects are mono on the vocals. It's not much stereo. And usually the effects on the vocals are quite stereo because you want those effects to be wide. Or maybe send me the track you wanted to be similar to, if you used a reference to mix it. Yeah, the vocals are so low compared to all the other stuff in the sides.
Size now, I'm so dedicated, got my eyes on the prize now. At the top. Yeah, I'm not so.
Okay, so Dan, what I did with your low end is I'm gonna try to do it with a transient shaper. Let's hope my computer doesn't explode, or well, I'm gonna do it with a mastering chain, because I don't know why the Neutron transient shaper makes my computer explode with the new update I did of FL Studio. So let's do it like this. Let's go with the mastering chain. So you could go with a mid-side EQ and remove some mid frequencies in the instruments. Yes, exactly. You can make the mix on the sides too. So you can remove stuff you don't want. You can add stuff. You can do a lot of, mid-side processing. It's like in normal EQ, but you have to listen your sides. I'm gonna remove a bit of punch in that low end because it's a bit too much. Let's go for the transient processor here. Okay, and here. So, much softer. And I guess better. Yeah, can you see how much smooth is that low end? I just take away the attack and drive it a little bit, so it crushed a bit those transients in your kick, and it's much smoother. Okay, there is something a bit muddy between the kick and the vocals, and is around here. We have to make a bit of room for the kick. Like this sounds a bit more separated. Let's back it up a little bit. Okay, let's go on.
I'll be at the top, I see you hating on from way down. Chilling with the guys, all our money super size now. I'm so dedicated, got my eyes on the prize now. At the top, yeah, I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top.
Okay, a bit better, like this.
Got nothing else to say now. I'll be at the top, I see you hating on from way down. Chilling with the guys, all our money super size now. I'm so dedicated, got my eyes on the prize now.
Okay, it isn't bad at
Yeah,
all.
I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll
Yeah, I'm gonna smooth out a bit. Just a tiny bit. The high end. Let's see if okay. Let's see how it sounds.
I'll be at the top, I see you. I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll
Okay.
see me.
Let's compress everything together.
All the ones who doubted me got nothing else to say now. I'll be at the top, I see you hating on from way down. Chilling with the guys, all our money super size now. I'm so dedicated, got my eyes on the prize now. At the top, yeah, I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind.
The papa gives me a lot of grime feels, like UK grime music.
I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah. All the ones who doubted me got nothing else to say now. I'll be at the top, I see you hating on from way down. Chilling with the guys, all our money super size now. I'm so dedicated, got my eyes on the prize now. At the top, yeah, I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah. All the ones who doubted me got nothing else to say now. I'll be at the top, I see you hating on from way down. Chilling with the guys, all our money super size now. I'm so dedicated, got my eyes on the prize now. At the top, yeah, I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me.
Let's hear everything.
I'm going way, way up in my hand, yeah. I'm making this music and it's harder than a sand, yeah. Always keep on going.
So what I was telling you before about those kind of effects on the vocals, I'm gonna try to do something on that vocal, but I don't have the main track of the vocal. Where is it? I can't find the patcher. Every fucking time I can't find the patcher. Every fucking time. So here I'm gonna add an EQ. So I'm just gonna EQ the middle frequency here.
In my hand, yeah, I'm making this music and it's harder than a sand, yeah. Always keep on going, always got a plan, yeah. I'm always thinking different, that's why they don't understand, yeah. Way up, way up, way up, yeah, I'm trying to get my way up. Pay up in my hand, yeah, I'm making this music and it's harder than a sand, yeah.
It's a bit hard because we have the kick and everything, but just to show you the effect that you can get, let's go for a delay. Okay, let's connect the delay before no, after, because we have all those sounds, so it won't work like this.
In my head, yeah, I'm making this music and it's harder than a thing, yeah. Always keep on going,
I don't know the BPM of the song.
that's why they don't understand, yeah. Way up, way up, way up, yeah, I'm trying to get my way, yeah. Pay up, pay up, pay up, yeah, I'm trying to get my money, yeah. Way up, yeah, I'm flying to the top, yeah, we flying, yeah, we going, I'm going way, way up, going way, way up to the top, I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up, gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night, then you see me at the top, yeah, I'm going way, way.
So let's say this is your channel. Oh, 140. Okay. Okay, so let's imagine that this is your effect routing. Then you can add another Pro Q after the delay. Okay. Then you can go into the sides. Okay. And wait, why it's not playing? Okay. Okay, so I want more of that side and less of that mid. And what can I do? I can increase with the mid side. I can increase the sides. I can even take a side here band. Okay, but what is happening? It's here, the mode is tape, but we need to use a different kind of delay. We need to use, let's see if we get some ping pong delay, like a dual or a ratio or a ping pong. So check it with a ping pong. What's something weird happens. And see, you start having some really wide effect that you didn't have before, because if you're using a mono kind of delay, you won't get that wideness. Let's go on the main vocals, the main track. And I'm gonna turn off.
Up, way up, yeah, I'm trying to get my way up. Pay up, pay up, pay up, yeah, I'm trying to get my money.
Do you hear all the difference that we have? We have a lot of around the vocals. I mean, behind the vocals, we have a lot of stuff. And check out if I go only mid, the vocals.
Money keep on growing, it's like prize, yeah. Yeah, I do this all the time. I was always
there is a bit
taking what was mine.
But the majority of the effect, if you use a ping pong delay, if you use a widening delay, everything will sound more stereo. See how much we have of your vocals in the sides? Now there is a bracket where I can hear. Yeah, it's dirty because we have, I mean, you have to do it in the mix. You have to make room for that vocals. So your main vocals will be at the center. Yes, you will have some of that vocals in the mid, but what will happen is that your vocals will float above a bed of reverb, a bed of delay. So it will sound very nice.
Yeah, I do this all the time. I was always hustling and taking what was mine. I deserve my spotlight and I deserve to shine. Yeah, my
This
life
is
has
too
been
much,
a roller
but you get
coaster.
the
I
idea.
enjoy the ride. I'm going way, way up, going way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah, yeah. I'm going way, way up, going way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping till I'm way, way up. Gonna hustle, gonna fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll see me at the top, yeah. I'm chilling.
See the difference?
Tries, yeah. Yeah, I do this all
So
the time.
you get a nice difference between before and after.
Way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping till I'm way.
Too much punch on that 808.
Fight, gonna grind all night. Then you'll hear me.
The vocals now sound much more into the beat and not so separated.
See you hating on from way down. Chilling with the guys, all our money's supersized now. I'm so dedicated, got my eyes on the prize now. At the top, yeah, I'm looking down. I'm a home.
Oh, and as the last thing I can tell you, it's the trick I did before with the Mizza track. Here you can have another plugin. You can have a fruity balance, for example. So with this, you can go here, click, right click, or yeah, activate it, just move it, go here and do create automation clip. So what will happen is that you will have total control of the volume of that effect. So for example, here you can have when your vocals are alone.
Always believed in me. No surprise, yeah. Yeah, I do this all the time. I was always hustling and
you can have more of that effect. Of course, that effect you can also limit. I mean, not limit. You can side chain it to the vocals. But what is happening is that since this effect it's not on the mid of your vocals, it won't mess up much with. It won't dirty much the vocals because this is almost only in stereo. But yeah, if you want, you can even side chain it a little bit, and you get even cleaner with that side chain. Then what you can do is you can automate the level of the reverb. You can have more or less reverb.
Do this all the time. I was always hustling and
when the track plays, you can have less of that reverb.
Do this all the
so
time.
It's a bit more.
I enjoy the ride. I'm going way, way up, going way, way up to the top. I'm not stopping till I'm way,
Yeah,
way.
that's it. And yeah, man, I don't have anything else to add to this. It's a great track, just needs some, some tweaking. And I hope you found that useful. Okay, so gonna open. Yeah, of course, man. This was the curve, and this. Oh wait. I'm gonna keep it open just a little bit more. So this is the curve. And yeah, you need to screenshot it. Then yeah, I'm gonna make you a recap on what you need to do. Then I'm gonna skip to Davide track. He's been waiting let's say he's been waiting a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go on his track. So let's recap. You need to make this kind of EQ curve to make your vocals just go in a little bit better. Then I used some transient shaping on your low end to get rid of all that attack in the low end of the kick. And I use some drive just to smooth out those that attack. It was a bit too much. Then on the high end, I just took away some of that attack and I added some drive. The same I did for the low end, just to smooth out a little bit. Then you have this vocal chain that you can have on your vocals. You can have something like this. You can play a bit with your EQ to have a different effect, but try to build just a small bracket where your the delay of the vocals live, and your vocals can float above those effects. And then, yeah, this was just something I did to soften a bit and compress a bit your low end. Nothing special. And yes, nothing else. And the final limiting, usual stuff. Yes, Marius, hope you found it useful. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so let's open a new save changes. No. Okay, let's go back. And I'm gonna listen to Davide track. So let's normalize it and let's get to it. Oh, it's a drill song. So Davide, how long have you been producing? How long ago did you start producing? Okay, so yeah, it's a basic idea. It's not a finished track, of course. It needs some more arrangement work. So Davide, I want to know which workstation do you use and how long ago did you start producing? The biggest, okay, 3 anni, perfetto. So the biggest advice I can give you is this pad, this melodic pad. Okay, this one is too high in volume and it eats up everything, all your drums. It's eating everything up. Okay, FL Studio. So what I would probably do is to sidechain this to the kick. So let's make an example. How would that sound if we do it? I can do it with a Pro MB. I'm gonna try to do it. Wow, this is really loud. So every time the kick hits, I want this to go down in volume. So I'm gonna pick the free thing here and I'm gonna audition only where the kick hits. This, okay. Let's go fast attack, just a slower release. Let's go really heavy with the ratio, the hard knee. I want it to go really down when the kick hits. Okay, I want to do a similar thing with your snare too. But I have to duplicate it. So let's duplicate it, and I want the thing here to be only the snare. Yes. Only the snare. Okay. So what's the problem? The problem is that when I do stuff like this on the master, I smash all the other elements because in the master it's a single file and I can't do much. So you have to do some kind of stuff like this on the singular track. And what I mean by this, you can do a side chain. You can side chain that sound, that pad with your kick and your snare. So every time the kick and the snare hits, that sound ducks a bit in volume because it's a bit too much. But other than this, let's analyze it by frequency and see where it can have some tweaks. Low end isn't bad, maybe just some softening of the low end can help the track a little bit. So let's try to soften the low end, but just a tiny bit. Not like the track before, just a tiny bit now. So this goes into this. So when I hear this band, I can hear at really high volume that pad, and in this band I don't want to hear all that pad. I want to hear more of the 808 rumble. I want to hear the kick, maybe the snare, the high part of the low part of the snare, sorry. But I don't want to hear all that pad. That pad is super high. I'm gonna try to lower it with a Pro Q, but I'm gonna mess everything up. Sure. See, this is too much. So what's going on? It's always with that pad that becomes really hard to correct. So this pad is dominating between 200 and 700 and is dominating between 700 and 205. So it's already dominating totally in a big chunk of our space, of our frequency space. So it's super dominating, and I can't do much because it dominates here too. So this is something you have to fix in the mix because it can't be fixed here in the mastering stage. Everything together, not fixable. Now it's a bit better, but I probably smashed a bit the balance of your snare, probably. So yeah, you need to fix that in the mix. Okay, this frequency here, I'd probably take away some of that transient energy. It's a bit too much. Okay, see this? It's a lot more smooth. We can play with it, but this stuff, it's good to do it when you have the vocals too. So if your hats get lost in the mix with when the guy is singing, you can increase the attack or the release of the hats or take away some of this drive. Ciao Zefiro, che mi dici? Vedi? That's important too on this frequency band because you have a lot of 3K. You have a lot of 2 and 3K with your clack, that snare. It's a bit abrasive, so taking away some of that attack, it's a bit less hurting to the ears. It's a bit smoother, let's say. It's a bit smoother. Let's hear the highs. Yeah, the highs are fine. I will just compress them a bit more, and ooh, there are some sounds that, wow, I heard a couple sounds that are so high in volume around here. You have to be careful around, yeah, 15 kilohertz. This is super loud, gets super loud. And let's take away with a patcher some of that high end energy like this. Okay, like this. Yeah, much more smoother. Let's turn off. Okay, let's limit everything up. Smaller speakers like headphones, what do you mean by that? If your bass, if I can hear your bass in lower speakers, you mean that, I guess? So I'm gonna try to simulate what you need to do, but you have to do it in the mix to make it sound better. So what I usually do to get more for little speakers is, of course, I guess you don't synthesize your 808s, you use samples. So if you use samples, you can use a patcher like this. You can add Pro Q or any equalizer. But of course, it's better if you use an EQ with linear phase. Then you low pass everything. Then you can add a distortion. Let's add a trash. Okay. So why I did this? I did this because I just want the low end of the track. I just want that rumble. And I want to distort that rumble really heavy. I'm looking for something that has, you know, that kind of rumble, that distortion. Maybe, yeah, something like this. I don't want to go too crazy. Okay, after we distort, sorry. So after we distort, we can refilter again, and we just want the range of the phone, and the range of the phone, it's around here, the low end of the phone. This is the range from 150 to, I don't know, like 500, something like this. Phones don't go that deep. Okay, then we can compress the shit out of this sound. You can use a Maximus, so the kick doesn't stick out too much. So let's use a Maximus for this. Okay. Go on the low band and smash it. Completely cut the low frequency here. Don't make it, yeah, like this. Leave only the low frequency. Okay. So I guess probably we have some nice rumble for phones now. And we can only... I'm gonna add a balance. If I can find it, of course. I want the fruity balance. Okay, let's do like this. I really hate the Fruity Loops plugin picker. It's totally shit. It's crap. So now we have load chain. We can decide how much we want. And I can even soften a bit the transient, if it is any transient, because you see it's always like super soft. There's nothing to... See, there is a nice difference in energy on the low end. I'm gonna free... have to soften because it got added a little bit with the chain I did before. Then I'm gonna glue everything together with the limiter. Sounds a bit more controlled. Let's go with the next band. Probably needs a bit more balancing because I took away a lot of low end. But yeah, you get the point. Oh, I mean, it's not perfect. I'm a bit tired. I've been making this for about 4 hours and I'm kinda baked. Sono un pochino stanco. Però quello che posso dirti, e te lo dico in italiano, così ci sbrighiamo prima, stai attento agli elementi che metti dentro la traccia e a quanto spazio a livello di frequenze prendono nella traccia. Non far prendere troppo spazio ad alcuni suoni perché poi ti creano questo tipo di problemi. Ora, il mio consiglio spassionato che ti do, anche se produci da 3 anni, è questo. Ascolta la maggior parte delle tracce che puoi, sempre reference, ascoltale per bande e prendi appunti su quello che senti. Cerca di ascoltare con attenzione, nel senso, come sono i transient di questa traccia che sto ascoltando? Sono morbidi, sono duri? Nel senso, i picchi come sono? Sento che è tic, 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 o sento tutto morbido, dolce? Che cosa c'è in queste frequenze qui? C'è qualcosa che è più alta del resto di altre cose in questa frequenza o più o meno è tutto lo stesso volume? Riesco a sentire tutto separato o c'è qualcosa che suona tutto insieme? Sforzati a fare questo, perché una volta che fai questo poi capisci veramente quello che stai facendo. E non è soltanto un fare beat mettendo insieme dei suoni senza capire bene il perché funzionano, perché non funzionano. Quel suono lì non è male, il problema è che andrebbe filtrato, ce lo devi band passare meglio, deve avere un suo posto dove deve vivere solo in quel posto, non deve vivere in un ampio spettro di come ti devo dire, di frequenze, ecco. Deve avere una sua nicchia e in quella nicchia deve vivere. Cioè, come se vuoi fare un rullante che prende da 200 Hz a 8 kHz allo stesso volume su tutte le frequenze. Suonerà male, non suonerà mai come un rullante che è una bella fondamentale a 200, una bella roba scavata verso i 700, poi si rialza un po' e c'ha la parte brillante sui 10 kHz. Questo è il fatto, c'è detto proprio in poche parole. ascolta un sacco di musica e ascoltatela per bande. Spero che il mio feed sia stato utile per la tua traccia. A me sta sul cazzo dare feedback di merda di 10 secondi che ti dico sì bro, traccia stupenda, ti prendo per il culo. A me non piace prendere per il culo la gente, mi piace dire effettivamente quello che penso e come lo penso, senza pigliarci per il culo, ecco. E questo comunque discerne dalla storia artistica perché il beat cioè non dico che il beat non è bello, il beat può essere bello, però se c'hai un elemento che dal punto di vista del mix lo... come ti devo dire? Il mix è molto importante. Why the mix is important for me? Because it's like you know how to speak and you speak very well and you want to communicate all your emotions and you want to communicate what you think with your head. So you have really nice thoughts and you're the smartest people on earth, but you don't know how to articulate well. And you don't have all your teeth and you say, you start talking like this. I shall talk like this. Who will want to hear me if I talk like this? Quindi chi cazzo mi vuole ascoltare se io parlo tutto così strano? Nessuno riesce a capire quello che sto dicendo. Quindi ecco perché il mix è molto importante. Perché tu puoi avere l'idea migliore del mondo, puoi avere la traccia più bella del mondo, ma se il mix non funziona non arriverà alle persone. E se proprio vogliamo dire, poi c'è un'altra cosa più importante, che si mangia il mix e si mangia tutto quanto, che sono le conoscenze e i soldi. So if you've got connections and you've got money, you can you can even don't care about the mix, about the song. You can even shit on a plate and the people will love that plate, will say, oh, it's fantastic, I love this, it's fantastic. So yeah, money and connections. That's the most important thing in music, not the mix and not the creative ideas. Yeah, it's an unpopular opinion, but it's the truth. I guess it's my truth. And yeah. So if there aren't any more submissions, I guess I'll be going. I'm a bit tired. It's been like 4 hours also. So yeah, guys, thank you for hanging with me. And yeah, I'll be online probably, if not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, but I usually just leave a little message in Discord. So if you've joined Discord, you will get a message tomorrow if I'll be online or not. And yeah. No, non faccio video su YouTube. Leggo giusto qualcosina, ma non mi piace come uscita. Quindi devo togliere tutto. Poi Davide, se ti interessa magari qualche sessione uno a uno, magari scrivimi in privato, ci mettiamo d'accordo, possiamo fare qualcosa tipo a ore. Ma alla fine roba molto tranquilla, cioè io non sono uno super attaccato ai soldi, se no figurati, non starei nemmeno qua a dispensare consigli gratis. Perché alla fine, sai, il tempo di tutti noi ha un valore, quindi c'è un master che ho fatto, se per caso ti interessa, dovrebbe essere su YouTube, poi te lo linko al massimo. Ho fatto una diretta ieri, no, non è stato ieri, è stato domenica. Vabbè, comunque sì, una diretta dove ho mixato una voce di Lil Peep. C'è un ragazzo che mi ha mandato una traccia su stile Lil Peep e gli ho mixato la voce. È venuto veramente un bel lavoro. Ma te lo faccio sentire giusto un attimo visto che sto e poi vado. Faccio giusto sentire una piccola parte. Sono stato molto contento di quello che è uscito. Poi è stato molto gentile il ragazzo, mi ha fatto una piccola donazione anche. Infatti lo ringrazio ancora, è stato gentilissimo. Vediamo se si apre. Ma sì, quando vuoi Davide.
Warum fällt alles so schwer? Gehe unter in einem Tränenmeer. Alles fällt mir so schwer, jetzt wo du nicht mehr da bist, nicht mehr neben mir sitzt, fickt es mich, fick den Shit, ich schreibe Hits, aber es bringt ja nichts. Ich beende das, gib ne Fick auf mich, scheiß auf Trip, ich brauch das nicht. Freunde kommen, Freunde gehen, Ware bleiben bestehen, nicht alles bleibt bestehen, das musst du verstehen. Fehler passieren, es ist okay, boy, solange du die danach nicht bereust.
Ovviamente, a parte lasciando perdere il timing perché non gliel'ho messa né a tempo né niente, ho soltanto fatto il mix, non ho fatto nessun tipo di editing. È uscito un bel effetto. Comunque sì, di solito faccio robe del genere, quindi quando vuoi. So guys, I'm going. Thank you for hanging with me today and see you soon. Bye.